on Sunday night primetime. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Daniel. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Deron Payne in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a 2nd and long. They got to get back on track.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Third and long. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. exiting the pocket right. Throw on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
Ready, ready.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Check. Craft all 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Drag it. Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down by Brandon Jones. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Broncos' 28-yard line.
Okay, break. Get up. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing is Daniel. Short throw, that's pulled in by Manor. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, break.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go with him, go with him. Ready, ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Mustang 19.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. D.J. Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19, Pioneer. Ready. Cougar 19, Lion.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long.
19, Dragon 60.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Hey, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up.
To throw is Daniels. That is caught! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready? Back. Viking 18. Hey, hey, check that, check, Panther. Ready?
Jacobs will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So, after the touchdown, here's Jay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Bgmcleod. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down. Nix. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's in! Bgmcleod. Touchdown, Denver. His 12th touchdown of the year.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections. You just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Samuel, going to see what he can do. he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 60 Eagles.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
9. 19 Tiger.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Rolling right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Go street. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Washington.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
On play action, Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Drop 60. Drop 60. Ready.
Throwing again, Daniels. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Got it. Ready.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7.
And 6.
We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown tonight. Game to add the PAT. His kick is good. The Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 14, Broncos 7. To kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Here's Nix to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. But it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Second 18.
Throwing now. Daniel. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Come on, come on. Hey, pass on leading. Hey, pass. Let go.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's Tress Way now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
86. Again, 11 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, they'll have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. To throw is Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punt formation. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Slide. No. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Okay.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and 11.
70, Timberwolves. Let's screen.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
ground for blocking. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Forced out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down. Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Nix from the gun on third down. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. He's nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, motion.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Warriors 17. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
That's good.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go check, go check. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On play action, Daniels flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Third down and 9.
Step back. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Daniels. Finding his tight end, Mayer. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bgmcleod.
Mike, we spend a lot of time talking about the elite athletes we have working along the defensive line, and it's always in the context of who's the best pass rusher, who's able to affect the quarterback the most. But how about their overall impact in the passing game? How about their ability to drop back off the line of scrimmage in maybe a short zone, an intermediate zone, and if the ball is thrown within their range, they're more than capable of hauling in the interception.
A run now with McLaughlin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll find his running back, McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
19. Commanders 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Coconut Steve. Check. Ready up.
Daniels now on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 12.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
60 Bobcats. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Big Lion. Go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Washington.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This is fielded well short of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Try to run it here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 24-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Captain.
Throwing. Nix. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Deron Payne, his second sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Third down, we're trying to get it on the ground. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Samuel, going to see what he can do. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hook, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt, hurt. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at the 35-yard
60
line.
Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cowboy 80.
He's checking. Crash.
Here's Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Williams on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
1. 70 Lions. Ready?
Jacobs. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
That's good.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Viking 18. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll let this go downfield for May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
60. Seventy Ranger.
On second down, it's Daniels. He's going to look downfield once again. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10.
18 Cardinal. Hey, smash.
Look, hold.
18, Pioneer. Go. Let go his head.
Now Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Bronco 80. Warrior 7. Check smash. Hey, that's your man. 79 Broncos.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed. And they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.